This is a story, the ups and downs of shipping. We live in a world where people want things right now. And in light of this, I decided to create an underground shipping company and name it Downs, or Delivering Objects When Needed Service. Now the basic idea was to send packages underground from one location to another at over 1,000 miles per hour by underground vacuum tubes. And it would just get sucked right there. Now it was time to build a prototype. And so I decided that I was going to make an underground tunnel about 4 foot wide, install PVC pipe from my house to my parents' house, which is about 13 miles apart. And so I spent the next 2 months building this great big tunnel and installing the PVC pipe. Now it was time to send something, and I decided what's better than sending myself. And so one afternoon, I got into my underground tunnel system about 2 p.m. so that I would arrive at my parents' house while they were at work. I turned on the vacuum and I accelerated 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 miles per hour when I hit the first turn. And I got stuck. The pressure built and built and built and built around me until I exploded out at 200 miles per hour. Now, it was at this point that I passed out due to a lack of oxygen inside of a vacuum. I have no idea how many more times I got stuck, but I didn't arrive at my parents' house until 2 a.m. in the morning. And since I was passed out, I didn't turn off the vacuum. Therefore, I shot up into my parents' house, through their roof, through their ceiling, at 200 miles per hour. Up, 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 and away I went. And I came to when I was going down, 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 down. And then I landed right on top of my mother's prized rose bush. The rose bush that she played classical music for every single day. The rose bush that she won grand champion at the Kansas State Fair 5 years running. It was a few moments later that I heard a commotion behind me, and I rolled over as I had landed face first in the rose bush. It was my parents. My mother was yelling about her rose bush, my father bat in hand, and my mother yells, "Swing away, swing away." My father swings away. I move to the side as my father annihilates what's left of my mother's rose bush. My mother is even more angry now, and she grabs the bat from my father. I jump to my feet, and she goes running after us. In a moment of pure adrenaline, my father and I jump on top of the roof, but we miss the roof and land right in the hole that I had just created. Next thing I know, I'm looking up, and there's my mother who has somehow gotten up on top of the roof. And who just happens to love the Wizard of Oz yelling, "I'll get you next time, my pretties." My father, without thinking, says a little too loudly, "Did she jump or did she fly?" My father has just had a Donald Trump moment. He realizes that he has done wrong, and he locks us in the closet where the laundry chute is, where we had shot back down. And we wait for my mother to calm down. Now it turned out that my mother had borrowed the neighbor's ladder as how she got up on top of the roof. I spent the next few weeks repairing my parents' house. I replaced the rose bush, which never really is the same, because after that it's only able to win reserve grand champion. and I give up my dream of the underground shipping company. Thank you.